Well, you all remember last winter. It's handicaps, it's disappointments. Remember when you lost your shirt, your coat, your smart frock? All were ruined, and now it's happening again. The spring's over, and the season's here. The big sport begins. The moths are back, and here they come, bunched up, neck and neck, wingtip to wingtip, everyone a moth, and every moth with an evil design.
Hello, my name is David Pinniger, and I'm an entomologist, which means I study insects. And my job is to help people with pests in historic houses and museums.
And I'm Dee Lauder, and I'm English Heritage's Collections Pest Control Manager. And we're here today to help you learn how to deal with clothes moths.
Clothes moths are small and silvery gold, and you'll see them flying around the house. And they don't do any damage at all, but they lay eggs which hatch into tiny grubs or larvae, and they are the things that cause the damage. Clothes moth larvae will eat a lot of different fabrics, but only those which have materials of animal origin. So we're talking about wool, fur, feathers and silk. The larvae have jaws at the front which work sideways like bolt cutters, and they will cut through fibres of carpet or your best woolen jumper. Clothes moth larvae will eat clean clothes, but they much prefer it when they are stained and dirty. They will also eat other materials which are stained, such as this dining room carpet, where food has been spilt on the carpet and the larvae have completely eaten away all of the fabric in that area. You need to look for signs of the larvae, like in this carpet, where the larvae have been walking across and spinning silk, which they leave behind. They also leave behind small gritty pellets, known as frass, which is insect poo.
Clothes moth larvae can wreak real havoc onto items. So for example, this piece of fur here, this has been stored away for quite a considerable amount of time. And at English Heritage, we would regularly check items like this to ensure that this kind of damage does not happen. The other thing that we've always done is to use very, very good house cleaning methods. And instead of just running a vacuum across the floor, we actually go a little bit deeper with our cleaning. So this will involve moving heavy items of furniture, sitting on top of carpets and cleaning underneath them regularly, especially during the spring and summer months. You can basically carry out the same sort of measures that we're carrying out at English Heritage. You could also carry out your own treatment at home. So for example, if you find that a favourite jumper of yours has got clothes moth larvae in it, just simply bag it up, place it in your freezer for 2 weeks at -18°C, and that should kill off all the moth larvae.
There's no such thing as a silver bullet for clothes moths. We've been battling them for centuries.
Yes, in fact, during the 16th century, Elizabeth I employed 8 men to beat her furs for the duration of a whole day. So good luck beating those clothes moths in your homes.
You can still win. Get busy at once. Leave not a moth, not an egg in a basketful. Beat the field and keep your shirt for next season.